Scientists have created saunas to save endangered species from a fungal infection that has caused extinction of 90 species and has put 124 at risk. The green and golden bell frog is one of the species that are infected by a fungal infection. It is during the winter season that they catch this infection, which leads to their death in most cases. These frogs thrive at a temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and their bodies can kill this fungus at this temperature. Scientists devised an inexpensive method to help these frogs fight the fungus during winters. They constructed mini shelters made out of bricks which were placed inside a greenhouse. When under the sun, these shelters had a temperature of 4.5 degrees higher than what was outside. The infected frogs that took shelter in these saunas could get rid of the fungus faster. Scientists found that there was an 80% chance of the infected frogs surviving after visiting these saunas as compared to 22% who remained outside. The sauna frogs also developed immunity to fight off any future cases of the fungal infection. Scientists are now working on expanding this work and creating shelters for frog populations in larger areas. In a recent study, scientists have found evidence of a Neanderthal child who possibly received compassionate care from other members of their society. Neanderthals, our ancient cousins, became extinct 40,000 years ago. Whatever little information we have about them has come from their fossilized remains. A part of a skull bone, the temporal bone that houses the ear canal of a Neanderthal, was excavated from a cave in Spain. Scientists found that these were remains of a female child of around 6 years of age, whom they fondly named Tina. By imaging this piece of bone, they created a 3D model of this bone. On further investigation of the images, they found that Tina suffered from a congenital neurological condition that would have affected her hearing ability and her sense of balance since birth. This condition was diagnosed to be Down syndrome and is the first case of a Neanderthal individual with this condition. Brain development of a child is affected in Down syndrome, making them dependent on other individuals for most of their life. In the modernized world, individuals with Down syndrome eventually lead an independent life, and life expectancy has increased to 60. An individual with Down syndrome was not known to survive beyond 9 to 12 years of age in the 1930s to 40s. So far, 5 human fossil remains of individuals with Down syndrome have been recovered and none of them had survived beyond 16 months. Down syndrome is also known to occur in chimpanzees, and there is a single recorded observation where a chimp mother cared for a baby chimp that had this condition. She was assisted by her elder daughter, because of which the baby chimp survived 23 months. The baby chimp could not survive after the elder sister was unable to help her mother due to her own offspring. Such instances indicate that for Tina to have survived 6 years would have required compassion on the part of other members of the society, as the lifestyle of Neanderthals was challenging and it would have been impossible for her mother to care for her alone. A few months back, we saw a humanoid robot that can predict a human smile and would smile in return, making the smile appear more genuine. What could be more genuine than a humanoid smiling face made of human skin? Previously, hooks or mini anchors have been used for attaching skin to a solid surface. This method restricted the surfaces to which it can be attached and also limited the movement of that surface. Scientists have overcome this challenge by creating small holes in the surface and using collagen for sticking the skin to the surface. They took inspiration from how human skin binds to the body, where ligaments and collagen keep the skin intact. They created a face using this technique which could smile using actuators acting as muscles in the face that make movements in the body possible. This new technique not only makes humanoids more human-like, but can also help in training plastic surgeons and will be useful in the cosmetic industry.